If you ever see a tall and skinny boy with a mole on his chin, you will know that it's me. My name is Fong and I will be 12 on the first day of June this year. I wear thick glasses because I did not take proper care of my eyesight when I was young. I attend school in the mornings session in Ding Tien Hang Primary School. My school is within a stone's throw of my house. Every morning I walk to my school with my neighbor, Zui, who is also my classmate. My hobbies are playing football, assembling model aeroplanes, and I'm very proud of my model airplane collection. Most of the models were given to me as presents over the years. The rest were bought with the pocket money I saved. As the eldest child in the family, I always try to set a good example for my twin sisters. My parents, who often praise me for being an obedient boy, when I grow up, I want to be a doctor. I want to be able to cure patients. In order to fulfill my ambition, I must study hard to go to university. As I looked at the photographs I taken during my childhood days, it seemed only yesterday that I was a little child. My childhood was a pleasant one. Being the only child, I was doted on. As a result, I was a rather mischievous boy. I like snacks, like chocolates, ice creams, and candies, but I hate proper meals. I can recall how my granny had to run after me, one hand holding a bowl of porridge and the other holding a spoon. I would run faster, shouting noisily as I played with my toy aeroplane. What a little brat I must have been. I also remember the time when I mistook the laundry soap for a bar of chocolate and wanted to munch it. Luckily, my granny saw it before I took the first bite. Since I have no brothers or sisters, I would play with my neighbors at times. There was a boy, Tien, whom I looked up to. He was very good at playing marbles and he used to share the marble he won with me. Now that I'm a big boy, my childhood days have become a beautiful past, which is worthy of the recollection. Everyone sat up expectantly. It was a math period, and all of us waited eagerly for our math teacher, Miss Hank, to come into the class. She is very popular among us. In fact, she is my favorite teacher. Miss Hank has a short curly hair and wears thick glasses which make her look stern. However, she is very approachable and is always ready to lend an ear to our problems. She is motherly and cares very much for us. I remember once when I fell and hurt to my knee, Mr. Heng helped me to stop the bleeding and took me to the clinic. I was very grateful to her. I used to dislike math when I was younger because I found it far too complicated. My Mr. Heng always makes math lessons interesting and easy to understand. She is very patient in explaining math problems to us and always makes sure everyone understands. Under her guidance, my math has improved by leaps and bounds. I have grown to love math and I always score high marks in my math tests. Now, and it's all because of my favorite teacher. When the bell rang, everyone jumped for joy. The school holidays, which would last 1 month, had just begun. That night, my whole family caught a flight to Darat. We spent an interesting week at the beautiful place, doing some sightseeing and enjoying the delights of the local dishes. Back in the city, my piano lesson resumed. My grade 4 piano examination was scheduled for the last day of school holiday. Therefore, I spent 2 hours every morning practicing the piano. Of course, I spent time doing other things as well. I visited my grandparents, bringing with me cakes that my mother had specially baked for them. In addition, Daddy lined up a series of programs for my brother and me, like picnics, fishing trips, and shopping. It was usually when we were having fun that we felt time pass quickly. The last week of the holiday was mostly spent on my studies and my piano practices. I passed my piano examination. It was certainly a good way to welcome school. I wished my school holidays were longer. I was also eager to see the familiar faces of my friends and teachers in school again. My family is small. There are only 4 members in my family. There are my father, my mother, my sister, and me. My father is a teacher. He's about 45 years old. My mother works at home. She is a few years younger than my father. My sister goes to school. She's 16 years old, and I am 5 years younger than my sister. Everyone in my family is kind and happy. My father and my mother love my sister and me very much. They buy many things for us. Sometimes they take us to the cinema. They also tell us many interesting stories. Sometimes they help us in studies. Indeed, I love my family very much.